Good match.
Good match.
Ready?
Yeah.
It was at least 20 inches long.
Alrighty, folks. As this one gets underway, 1-0 in favor of Balcos and Balcos. That's Jacob Balcos up front, Eric Balcos at nets. On the left-hand side, pro doubles semifinal. Tony Gashi at nets, Alfred Lowe up front. This is going to be a different match for Tony and Alfred after they defeated Jones and Taylor. In the previous set, this one, I think one of the keys to Gashi and Lowe's success in that last set was the switchability. I'm not sure how well Tony is going to match up against Eric.
It's going to be a different type of defense for sure. Eric is is my term. I don't know if others would say this or agree, but I think he's a bit of a goalie specialist. And the things that you really want from a goalie that make a massive difference against someone like Tony especially, I think Eric's going to do just fine with those. His offense is okay. You can see he's setting up here for the bank. He can hit the bank. He can pass. He can offensively do some things that are going to be solid and not be a liability. Most importantly, I think. Oh, that's Alfred playing front. Was he shooting that last shot? I actually wasn't even looking.
No, he was.
Okay.
Shot. Yeah.
Okay.
They started up. Alfred started up front in that last match, and then they just switched.
Okay. But I think Eric he's a solid goalie, and he's not going to be a liability offensively. But I think defensively,
Come on.
And they're already talking zones here, Jacob and Eric. But I think against the opposing 3-bar, Eric is going to be a real problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, Eric, like you said, he's a specialist. He knows the different shots. He knows the kick series. He's going to have a different look. And then you have Balcos, Jacob, who is a momentum player who can get on a tear.
He can be streaky in both directions.
Yeah.
Come on.
3-2.
Ready?
We had the channel predictions going, and it's overwhelmingly in favor of Jacob and Eric. Can't get much more overwhelming than 100%. I believe the winner of this goes on to play Vu Cao and Joel Munoz for the final of pro doubles.
And when I wasn't joking about dominating this event, I was actually betting people privately before this event started that Vu and Joel would make the final. So I've already paid for dinner today.
Yeah. No, you said that quite a few days ago.
Did I say that? Did we talk about that too?
Yeah,
oh,
you
okay,
said
cool.
you said that the Vu's been playing out of his mind, and you would expect him to be in the finals of something and probably win something this weekend. Yeah,
and specifically with him and Joel playing together, they're just a nightmare team for this event. By the way, real quick, Amazon Prime sub from iPump Your Gasola. Appreciate that. If you didn't know, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can sub for free anywhere on Twitch for 1 month, any channel you choose. Some people choose this channel. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Three, two.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here comes the switch. Pulls within 1. Eric up front looking a little defensive switch on the 5. And defensive switch at goal. Post over defense. Here it comes. Switches back. Low. Game ball.
It's in that timeout, the hard tap timeout posture. where you tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it.
Is that for him, or is that a lot of people do that?
I think people subconsciously, most people I believe do it subconsciously because they just want to put pressure on the opposing goalie. So it's like, you know, when you're a kid in middle school or elementary school or whatever, and you just like fake, like you just try to juke, like try to make somebody be scared of your punches, and you're not going to hit them. Then you just kind of, but you don't actually ever hit them.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
That makes sense. Back in the play out of timeouts.
You'll see none of it here.
No, hits the wall against Balcos. And timeout called on the 5 of Eric. There's a switch, and I saw it. Put a shoulder tap. And they're talking it out, Gashi and Lowe.
I think Lowe is trying to pull him away to talk about something, and 10 seconds left on the timeout. He finally succeeded. See the timer there? Two tournaments now, Nationals and Worlds, that we've had that on table 1.
It's our first. You guys got one.
Hundreds of players have played matches on table 1 in that time. And exactly 1 didn't like it. And to be clear, it wasn't even a complaint. It was just a didn't like it.
Come on.
It was a complaint in the moment. We talk about it later.
Yep.
I downgraded it to a conversation.
Okay.
Like a storm. Yeah. Going to tropical.
Sure.
Game ball for both teams.
And they're out on the left, right? No more timeouts?
They're out on the left.
Come on, let's go.
Last timeout
Yeah, we're out.
called by Jacob, who took it back there. His dad goes back to the back.
Ready? Yep.
This is a good, well, it was a good zone for the bank. The outside bank is there now. So was that. That is tough, man. Dad doing his job, son just kind of dropping it there.
Eric blocks that game ball attempt from Lowe. Reels it in on the 2. And trying to hammer that bank, ends up on the 3 of his son. No timeouts on either side. Has to shoot it. Rocking. Shot that push before. Taking his time. Puts it down again. Goes up 1-0.
Foosgear.com is a one-stop shop for everything foosball. We give the guaranteed lowest price on professional-grade Tornado foosball tables. Whether you're looking for a coin-op table for your bar or business, or a home model table for your family and friends, Tornado tables are built to last and made right here in the USA. Looking for cool foosball gear? Foosgear got you covered with t-shirts, merchandise, and accessories to complete your foosball addiction. Play like a pro at foosgear.com.
Look at that. We're good here? Looks like they are going to switch. I don't know why they started. I mean, I don't know why they started in the other position. I haven't watched them any of this tournament, but I know what Tony's game looks like up front. Seen Alfred's game in the back.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely the strongest configuration for them.
After a comeback down by 2 from Balcos and Balcos, we go into the second game. Gashi switches with Lowe, who's now up front.
From this, you can really see that the outside bank is there, I think. Look at it next time he gets it.
Eric is doing a shake defense. That is not the zone you want to be doing.
Yeah.
If you're going to do a shake defense. against that shot. Balcos trying to keep the hot hand going on the 3. The tapped his foot. Pass went down there, just missed by Gashi.
I think that was a misexecuted shot. I think he was trying to slide it up because the motion was very but the ball went straight.
Very oomphy.
Very slidey.
Now he switches it up. Races to the middle.
The block right before that. See this switch right when he goes into the shot, and that is just exactly the place to be.
Ready? Yes, sir.
Balcos. Jacob on a mission.
I just whiffed on it.
Shooting from back there.
If you're a fan of the stats, first of all, me too. I'm right there with you. Second of all, if you want to see them in real time on your own device without having to worry about whether or not we put them on the screen, you can click that link right there in the chat if you're here live on Twitch, bit.ly/mfstats, and it'll get you there. So if it's not on the screen, you can still see it. And then for everyone else, we'll throw it up every now and then. I think that was illegal.
Yeah. Thank you. You're good.
Immediate call, no disagreement. And this is what it is. Ball stopped. He advanced it. Didn't hit the 3-bar, and the 5-bar advanced it. So illegal all day, twice on Sunday, which it is right now. Didn't do that on purpose. Probably wouldn't have said that if I would have realized it was Sunday. I feel kind of stupid right now. Nobody telling me it wasn't stupid, so that feels terrible.
Early position. Balcos.
You're taking it out of my book. Oh. I like that. I think it's a low percentage play, but when it works, man, it's pretty.
Yeah, bro. Carry me. Come on, Tony. Let's do this.
This is that other shot there. He just tries the flippy there. If he executes it better, it goes in every time.
We saw that work for him in the last match, and it's a good one.
Ready? Yes, sir.
Same. No, it is already. We're out.
Yourself too, right?
Yeah, y'all got both. 16. Ready?
Down by 1. In an almost similar situation the first game. Using their switches.
Yeah,
Well,
come on,
that one
let's
goes
go.
in the back of the hole for Gashi. It was 4-2 in favor of Gashi and Low. Whew.
Did the team on the left take a timeout?
Yeah, they're out on the right, and Tony and Alfred took a timeout just now.
Because I was thinking maybe I counted it wrong.
Nope, you got it.
Okay.
And I also just remembered that I have this here. If you miss something, I got your back.
To undo.
To undo, redo, to do any of the things. I don't know. Just stay out of your lane, man. Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. They have left the premises. The 30-second timeout is over with. And there is only one team at the table here.
I mean, if there's
Jacob,
no
Jacob
ref,
is thinking what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's
He
no ref.
knows.
You can't call it, but
he knows. I mean, you know, he's got to go over there and do something. I mean, I hope that stuff doesn't get into his head. what it does.
I won't repeat publicly what I just said privately.
Like,
This way.
oh.
I took my headset off, though. I know that.
Balcos scored that one, pulls within 1. They're again down by 2 in the second game. Eric retains that in his zone. Looking bank due for a score here. Dug out by Lowe.
That zone is a nightmare. I don't know how he's not getting it through here. I think when I say nightmare, I mean this should be so many banks for Eric, and I think he's just not executing. They are not set up to block that outside bank.
Yeah, I think just looking at how he's shooting that bank, yeah, that.
So look at the goalie. He'll switch him like this, so that's not covering the outside bank. The 5 bars off the wall, that's not covering it. And he's directly in front of the ball. Eric's just not executing it.
Yeah, I think Eric, just looking at the way his stroke is there, he's doing the fan way for a long time before he actually does the pull up to get the leverage or the power behind it. So it's not quite getting that. Not quite getting the proper timing on the fan to get the power behind it. Just a little bit behind. Not sure if it's just like in this moment that's what's happening or if that's normally what happens. But it's what I'm seeing right now. How about this? I'll just say it's shorter. More movement than necessary. It's changing, affecting the timing of it. See him do it again. See. That was a little more compact. Still down by 1.
I think he's bending the rod, and it's changing where he impacts the ball.
And it might be just these rods. That might be affecting his stroke. I was playing some pickups with Dan earlier on this table and knocked the ball on myself on the 2. I'm not saying I'm not prone to knocking the ball in myself on the 2, but we saw this weekend players like Terry Rue and Ryan Moore knock the ball on themselves on 2 on this table. Something about the rods. Eric looking to do something. And he does. He passes to Jacobs 3, who has an opportunity to tie up here in the second game. And he does, buries that pull side, ties up 4-4.
Ready? Yeah.
Gashi. One timeout left, push shot position. Interesting switch here. Blocked by Eric. They're out of timeouts. He's got to make it happen.
Hey, Tony?
Yeah.
Wow. Again, what Eric might be not doing offensively, he's making up for and retains in his zone. Comes Gashi. Push shot again. Last one blocked. Balcos.
Yeah.
Scored on. It is tied up 1-1 in game count.
Tired of playing on these cheap, flimsy tables? Players breaking, parts flying? Can't even have a proper battle with your buddies?
What the f? You deserve better. You deserve a table that can handle your epic battles. Hand-built in Germany for professional level play. Engineered for durability and precision, Leonard Fußball tables are easier than ordering a pizza on a Friday night. Just hop on our website, pick your table, and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. These tables will revolutionize your game experience. With insane control and rock-solid stability, original Leonard tables take every match to a whole new level of awesomeness.
So what are you waiting for?
Say adios to flimsy tables and upgrade to an original Leonard foosball table. Order today and your game nights will never be the same. Be legendary. Leonard.
You got a ref in the picture now? Don't I see?
Looks like it.
It's that shot from Tony. I think Eric's whole defense right now is reactive, which is not what I would have expected to see.
No.
Is he reffing or is he just standing there?
I think standing.
Okay. I'm going to be peaceful at this point in the weekend. Okay.
Game 3 underway, tied up 1-1. Balcos and Balcos down by 2. It was 4-2 in the first game. They came back. Almost came back down 4-2 in the second game, but Gashi put it away.
I think he's starting to open this middle up quite a bit. God, he drills that to that near side so well. This is not a big hole, man. Look how far over that goalie rod is, and he just still goes right around it. That is a superb shot.
Down the middle.
With that shot, Jacob is over 60% shooting this match. 11 for 18, 61% is, I think this is a metric unit. That's bananas.
Whoa.
And 6 for 13 on the other side of the table. Not super good. I think the main reason that this is even a match, on the left side of the table, they have a 5-bar score, they have a 2-bar score, and they have a break. And that's the difference. All 11 goals for Jacob and Eric have come from Jacob's 3-bar. And the clearing percentage from Eric is actually not bad. 13 for 22, 59%. 60% is the range where you want to be like in that or higher. Anything super above that is great. Anything below that starts to get you in trouble. Over on the other side of the table, 13 for 19, 68%. That is just outstanding. And you're not losing a lot of matches with that kind of percentage.
Yeah.
And clearing is the unknown stat that I think people are starting to know. If you don't clear the ball, you lose.
Very quickly, 4-0 in favor of the Balcos side.
I think he's in Streaksville now. I think he's feeling it. And when he's confident and comfortable, look out.
Gashi responding with a push kick.
Ready?
Jacob looking to put this one away. On a tear. Misses it after the tap.
I like the question in the chat there. Why recoil when you spray? Well, it's not a part of the shot. It's a part of the celebration. And I probably have the same opinion that you're not stating right now. But that's all it is. It's not a part of the shot mechanics. It's a part of the, it's the truck nuts of foosball.
Truck nuts?
Yeah.
Huh. I once saw somebody recoil a timeout.
That was me. I'll do that.
I know. Very cool.
You don't know what truck nuts are?
No, I've never heard of that.
It's, I'll show you a picture.
Oh, that. I know what that is, yeah. Gashi wants the bomb from the back.
This looks like he wants to donate a free shot to Jacob. Failed clear attempt, by the way, if you're wondering how that's counted. That is a slick pass right there.
All over position. Jacob buries that, and very quickly goes up 2-1.
Patreon.com/Modern Foods. If you're wondering, actually, I want to click this and see. I think we've got a few this weekend, yeah? Still only says that, but didn't you say we had a few folks subscribe?
Yeah.
We're going to be covering foosball for the foreseeable future, and it'll maintain its free status here on Twitch. And we will not ask for money, but people do ask where they can support and how they can support. And I did it. I used the word. And how they can make this more doable, more possible. Patreon.com is a place to do that. Go to patreon.com/modernfoods. And if something tickles your fancy, scratch your itch, whatever you want to call that, that's the place to do it. And if not, no harm, no foul. Stay watching foosball here on Twitch for free. Good. A lot of people think that we can hear through that plastic right there.
I just need to see a thumb. I'm happy.
Comment in the chat. Just Cindy had recoil to serve once.
Well,
best recoil goes to, that's a comment there in the chat too. To me, saying that a recoil is good is about like saying a speeding ticket. I don't know. I would rather get a speeding ticket than recoil.
Yeah.
I don't have a super high opinion of recoiling. I think the rod throws are cool. Yeah. Ron Olson easily has the coldest rod throw in the game. I've been saying that for a while.
So give us an analog. Rod throw in foosball is like a bat flip in baseball?
I think so, yeah. Or like spiking the ball in football. You know, like you can do the old school spike, and I think that's cool. But if you have a choreographed dance, I don't think that should be illegal, so I'm glad that the NFL fixed that rule. But I also think it's cheesy. If you want to dance, go on reality TV. Do, Dancing with the Stars or whatever. This is football. Spike the ball, high-five your teammate, give a good game, and move on. And so I think in foosball, the equivalent of that is the rod throw. So hit a shot, throw the rod, grab the ball, next ball.
And then moving on to the recoil in foosball might be equivalent to in baseball, somebody hitting a home run, and after their stroke, they tornado around 3 or 4 more times and then throw the ball, throw the bat.
I think it's closer to bunting during a no-hitter. Like it's technically legal, but I think it's lame.
Okay. 2-1 quickly now for Balcos and Balcos. Up 2-1 in game count after Jacob got on an unholy tear.
Yeah, nice save, bro.
If you're hit by a drunk driver and need legal counsel, call the law firm of Balcos and Balcos. I don't even know what they do. That's what that sounds like to me.
It does.
I have seen that clip, by the way. I have that clip. The Tony sprayed him in recoil. It is easily the most violent recoil in the history of foosball, and it's not close. I'll show you that later. It was Tony sprayed him in and Brandon Moreland versus Justin Shaw and Ryan Moore.
Yeah.
About 15 years ago or so. Watch Ryan here. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow.
We're just watching that clip there. There you go.
That is fantastic. And boy, we all used to be younger.
Nice snatch.
2-1 for a while now after Eric scored. A little table tappy after that score from the 2.
When I'm president, that'll be a technical. I was playing someone in a pickup game earlier, and I didn't know who they were. I thought it was just a random person. They kept tapping the table, literally every goal, even when it was on purpose. And that's how I knew. They watch Modern Foods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Timeout called from Jacob after grabbing that on his 3. Alfred and Tony, they're not chatting right now. They're not talking. They're not doing anything. They're just kind of out to the side.
The first, we are both, right?
Ready?
Yep.
Numbers for Jacob's still looking crazy good. That puts him back up over 60. Yeah, my math is bad. 60 for 7. I'll call it 60-ish.
60
Okay.
minus 1.
That's good.
Thank you there, Stat Man. Appreciate the math lesson.
Jacob really feeling it now. Stole that away after scoring. Up 3-1. He wants to get to that final.
Ooh.
Based on some of his results this year, this is probably the last pro event he's going to be playing in.
I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Probably wants to win this with his pops, and I don't blame him. What a moment it would be.
Last time I saw a father-son duo win a world title was, I want to say, 2018. I think. Maybe 2017. Mike Stahl and Michael Stahl won expert doubles here.
Oh, that's cool.
And that was also the same year that Michael Stahl won pro doubles.
Yeah.
Drawing a
come
blank
on.
on who that was with. He had a good year that year.
Ready?
I bet Olsen knows. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
Olsen's always in the chat.
Gary Shearhart, yeah. Gary
Look at him
Shearhart.
go. Thanks, Ron.
Appreciate you. See you in a month or two. Next month, actually. We're in September here on September the 1st.
It is, huh? Oh, my golly. It is match point for Balcos and Balcos. Where did that go? Was that down the middle?
Right down the middle. He taps to the pull side, and there's just a tiny hole right there, and he just drills it.
Gosh. 4-3. Lone Gashi trying to come back. They have both timeouts. They are not going to take one. Discussing a timeout situation.
Yeah,
They do
one.
take one. That is the play there.
They have vacated the premises. Eric just casually taking a sip off camera there. Jacob has a fan in the crowd there, you see. I think at Michigan State we break out the player mics again. I really missed these conversations this weekend. For the record, I take responsibility for not having them in the matches this weekend. I'll fix that at Michigan State.
Looking forward to it. Low. Rollover position. Down by 1. Man, Eric has just been a beast back there retaining the ball. That is so huge.
It's getting loose back there, Tony is. Now, I don't know if that's where he wants to be, somebody like Jacob. Looks like they're due for a couple bounces.
Beautiful bank. Put that away. Eric comes up huge, and in 4 games, Alfred Lowe and Tony Gashi are defeated by Jacob Balcos and Eric Balcos, who go on to the Pro Doubles Final.